Kraddick Media Group.
Welcome to A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. It's an unusual edition, but still going to be a good one. I'm Kellie Raspberry Evans with my husband and my podcast co-host, Alan Evans.
A-Train in the house.
Yeah, hopefully this sounds okay to everybody. I'm having to do this over my phone in my hotel room, looking out the window.
Must be nice.
In Key West, Florida. Yeah, we're here with the Kidd Kraddick Morning Show.
Nationally syndicated.
Yeah, for our annual family vacation. We were supposed to come down in August, but there were some hurricanes that hit the Florida area. Even though Key West was fine, we just weren't able to get into the airport because of all the, the chaos going on around the country. So they rescheduled it to this week. Unfortunately, the East Coast, we've been watching the news. I saw, New Orleans has snow. Our friend, Tara, a podcast family member.
Yes.
She has a place in Rosemary Beach. They got snow.
Dime.
It's crazy, Alan. Snow
I know.
in Rosemary Beach, Florida.
I heard the snow in Nolens was the first snow in Nolens since 1896. Is that true? Anyone from New Orleans, if you've seen snow since 1896 in New Orleans, please email us at podcast@kellyandalan.com.
Well, it's cold here. Yesterday we actually had a great day. It was a little cloudy, but the sun tried to come out. It was warm enough for us to go outside and have some time, by the pool, had lunch out there.
Mm-hmm.
Today we were supposed to go snorkeling, but that was not about to happen. I'm looking out my window and all these shrimp boats are out there.
Oh, nice.
They just brought them in and they, I guess, anchor off the coast of where we're staying. We're staying at the Casa Marina Hotel. It's a historic hotel in Key West, and they just renovated it. It's really beautiful.
Is that where we stayed?
You can feel the history here.
Is that where we stayed last time?
No, we visited here. We stayed at
that's right.
Baker's Cay or Baker's Key, and we did a day trip to Key West. And we came here.
I remember, yeah.
Yeah, and we had cocktails in the bar, and I remember we danced outside on the patio and ate dinner here, but we're staying here, and it's really lovely. I wish you could be here with me, but
is that where
it is a little chilly.
Is that where I kicked everybody's ass in Limbo?
That was in Baker's Cay. Yeah, that was that trip.
Everyone who is like 20 years younger than me?
Yeah. Could you do it today, though? That's been about 5 years.
I don't know. I don't know if I could do that today or not. Maybe.
But we've had to be a little creative with, how we spend our time. They had us today do a painting class, one of those how you go where they let you drink wine or whatever, cocktails and paint.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you, I was feeling real defeated. But by the time I was done, I'm like, hey, maybe I have. But the art teacher told me, she said, based on what I was doing, she says I would really be good at watercolors. I said, well, isn't that funny? My husband bought me this whole kit over quarantine, and I never did it. But
I think that was given away at a SWAT party probably years ago.
I don't know that I did that, but I do need to maybe tap into that artistic side. Don't people, as they approach retirement age or after they retire, they start painting a la George W. Bush?
Yeah, you could post up on a beach. You could post up on a beach and paint. That would be very age appropriate.
Yeah, watercolors. That might be my next endeavor, but we'll see. But tonight,
put it on your vision board.
Tonight we're going to a restaurant that they're setting up karaoke for us. So I'm getting ready for a Big Al concert.
My man.
I don't know. I might get up there and do a little something. We'll see. But all we have done is eat and drink and eat some more and drink some more. It's been, I don't even want to get on the scale when I get home.
Think you're going to hear a little "Buy Me a Boat"?
Possibly, but it will either be that or Blake Shelton. But he also loves to do Rapper's Delight. He has a whole repertoire. Who knows what he'll pull out?
I think you should do some Cher.
I could maybe do you believe in love after love? I do have her part one of her autobiography.
Yeah.
I cracked open and started to read. I might save that for when we go to Mexico. That's a good beach read, I think.
Yeah. Oh, guess who is, let me paint a visual picture for our dear, sweet, clean, good, strong listeners. You're in Key West. I am here in Plano, Texas, USA, God's country.
Bragger.
Yeah. So I am here, and I am here in I'm at the mothership in the studio, and sitting in your chair right now, I have a special guest. Let me see if she will say a few words. Zoe, how are you this week? How have things been this week? We have microphone sniffage. That's all we can muster right now. And she's very needy, ears back, pawing at my leg, wondering why I'm sitting here talking into this little furry thing that looks like a British, one of those guys that stands outside Buckingham Palace.
Oh, Beefeater? Is that what they're called?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
They're Beefeaters. I'm not sure. Yeah, Zoe has got no complaints, I can tell.
Yeah, she is sitting here in your chair, so that's the visual picture. Larry has free run of the house, but I believe he's elected to stay in his little cave back in the bedroom.
That's because he knows you don't like him.
That's not true. He's received lots of care this week.
Well, giving him his food, medicine, and water, that's
medicine,
the bare minimum.
Water. I've attempted to pet the dog. He kind of slinks away. I don't know.
He cannot wait for his mommy to get home. Are you letting Zoe sleep in the bed with you?
She did last night. I think I just kind of forgot, and she is really pawing at me right now. Okay, I see you.
Love.
Okay, so now
or maybe she does want to speak to me, and she just doesn't know how.
Yeah. Now she's sitting in your chair. Check this out. And I wish I had a picture our listeners could see, but I'm petting her with my left hand on her neck, and she's got her right arm wrapped around my arm. You know how
Isn't
she does?
That sweet? Yeah. I know. It's so sweet. It's like she can't get close enough.
She's very needy. Very needy.
I need her too.
Very, very needy.
And I need you, darling. I even checked. You didn't even believe me last night. I said it'd be way more fun if you were here. You're like, are you drinking?
I did. Okay.
Something like that.
All right. I am being misrepresented on this podcast. And now since you've thrown me out on Front Street, I'm going to read the text. Because that's not what happened.
Well, I'm paraphrasing. You don't have it in front of me. You can read verbatim. I don't care.
Verbatim, but that's not.
Go ahead. It's pretty close to the truth.
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
Okay, what is the truth?
Yesterday at 5:24, Kellie Raspberry Evans texts me, "It sure would be more fun with you here, ...
Yeah, that means I miss you.
And then
it sure would be more fun with you were here, ... That means that I'm trailing off in loneliness.
Yes.
That's what the ellipses meant.
And then the kid.
What did you say?
And then the kid. Oh, I'm sorry, babe. And then I followed that up with, "Are you rum tasting?"
See, there you go. There you go. So it was I paraphrased.
And then you say, "No, we're at Irish Kevin's eating fried pickles."
Yeah. We're at the world famous, apparently, Irish Kevin's. I believe there is a camera. You know how you can look at different places around the world? You know, they have those webcams set up where you can look at downtown Bourbon Street or whatever. I think Irish Kevin's is on that. But man, we did Irish Kevin's last night. We did a ghost tour, which was, it's pretty interesting. There's a lot of history to Key West. We've had several, tours and guides like that because we haven't really been able to do the water sports. But we went to Ernest Hemingway's house and all the cats there,
Lewd.
We walked by the last time we were here, but this time we actually went in it. It's very interesting. There's so much history here. And I told our guides, I said, it just makes me want to go home and learn more about, the pirates that used to, come in to shore, the sailors, this man. It was Tim Burton was inspired to do a movie about this man who fell in love. He was a doctor or something like that, and she was a patient in his hospital. Even though he was married, he fell in love with her and wanted to marry her. And she was like, "No, I don't want to marry you." Anyway, when she died, he went and dug her up out of the grave.
Whoa.
Moved her into his house, stuffed her with rags and straw and things like that, and lived with her for 7 years.
Oh, come on!
And yes, if there's a book that Tim Burton was some sort of Frankenstein's Bride or some movie like that was inspired by this story. It's true. Look it up. I remember reading about it a long time ago. And finally, he just lived with her and talked to her and dressed her up and everything. And they put him on trial, and he was found not guilty of anything because, I don't know, something about, I don't remember, but he wasn't found guilty. He just lived with her corpse. It's true. Go look it up. And there's a whole bunch of stories. There's another story about a haunted doll that's here, and his name is Robert.
Whoa.
And he's on display.
Stop talking.
Yeah. And every time this little boy, it's a doll that the little boy fell in love with, and the boy's name was Robert Eugene, and the boy named the doll Robert. So he said, I'm going to be Eugene from now on. And he was like weirdly obsessed with this doll, and everything that happened around the house, he'd say, Robert did it. That's creepy.
Some weirdness in Key West. Isn't that what Norman Bates did? Stuff his mom in the attic or something?
Something like that. It was just her corpse or something. But yeah, look it up. There's a lot of interesting history here.
I believe you.
And Ernest Hemingway, he had 4 wives. He's a big, it's really just so interesting. There's so much interesting stuff here. But anyway.
Hemingway was very lewd and very drunk, too. Drunk all the time.
Yeah, I've never really read a lot of Hemingway. I don't know. Just because I'm interested in him, it's sort of like my relationship with Britney Spears, my long-term relationship with her. I love her more than I love her music. So it's more like I'm more interested in him and his personal life than I am about what he wrote. So I don't know. But anyway, I want you to go ahead.
Oh, sorry, but didn't Britney have some weird thing she said just 2 days ago about how she thought she was 5 years old and she was moving to Mexico?
That was back in December.
Oh, that was
honey.
back in December? Oh, sorry.
You're behind.
I mean, I don't get my Britney news as quickly as you do,
Well, that was December. I mean, how much slower could you be?
Well, you actively go look for it. I have to wait for the algorithm to give it to me. So, I mean, how much?
Well, it was her birthday.
How much Britney am I looking at?
Yeah, it was her birthday, and she said, "I'm not turning 40, whatever. I'm turning 5. Today's my 5th birthday or something." She was being silly.
Wow, fake Britney on the call. Okay.
Yeah, pretty good. Right to do now. Add her to my repertoire. Before I want you to tell everybody about our exciting news at Evans Manor, let me just tell you really quickly. I was so glad that before I packed my suitcase and came to Key West, I got my new Thrive Cosmetics delivery, because I was running really low on my Brilliant Eye Brightener in the Stella shade. It's like this shimmery highlighter that I use every single day. But I also got some new colors that I'm trying, some new lip glosses. I just love getting that bright turquoise box in the mail with my Thrive Cosmetics products. I first found out about them on social media. It was like an Instagram ad. Yeah. And they were showing this tubing mascara, which I also packed that with me because it gives you the look of lash extensions without the damage and without the expense. Man, having to go every week or two to get fills in your eyelashes, it's so expensive. And then when you take them off, your eyelashes are destroyed. And when you use this mascara, the spiral tubing mascara, it actually makes your eyelashes more soft and luxurious over time. I really do love that. But also the eyeshadow highlighter stick. I'm telling y'all, this is the easiest thing. I've been getting a lot more compliments when I post pictures of myself. I'm showing off my red lip, which is a Thrive Cosmetics lip crayon that I use. People are just loving how I'm doing my makeup. My eyes especially, I like just a little bit sometimes of the day, go a little bit more dramatic at night. Thrive Cosmetics helps me do all of it. And I love that they're made with clean ingredients that are good to your skin. And what I really also love about Thrive Cosmetics is the word cause is that they're in their name for a reason. Because for every product you purchase, Thrive Cosmetics donates products and funds to help community thrive, including ones that Alan and I really support, like organizations helping our veterans, people who are surviving cancer treatments. So Thrive Cosmetics is luxury beauty that gives back. And right now, you can get an exclusive 20% off your first order at thrivecosmetics.com/sandwich. That's Thrive, CAUSEMETICS.com/sandwich for 20% off your first order.
We love Thrive Cosmetics.
Me too.
You are going to love Legacy Box. You know, becoming a parent changes how you look at memories. While we're savoring and saving every moment with our kids, suddenly you start to realize a lot of important memories from our childhood. They're trapped on VHS tapes, camcorder tapes, photo albums, crammed into boxes labeled "Do Not Throw Away" and shoved into an attic. Those are at risk of being destroyed by heat, moisture, disaster, time. And once they're gone, they're gone. That's why you need Legacy Box now. They're the world's largest digitizer of home movies and photos. And the process is so simple. They send you a Legacy Box and you fill it up with old VHS tapes, pictures, film reels, slides, DVDs, whatever you've got. Their team in Tennessee carefully digitizes it all by hand. They send you back the originals plus digital files on the cloud or a thumb drive. Ordering a Legacy Box is one of the best things I've done for my family, because now instead of just telling my kids about that crazy vacation I took to the mountains when I was a kid, I get to show them and relive it with them. And right now, during Legacy Box's Father's Day sale, you can save big while preserving your family's history. Visit legacybox.com/sandwich to get started today. That's legacybox.com/sandwich. It's the little things that make a big difference in how I feel. Now, for me right now, it's about stretching. I didn't realize how stiff I was until I started doing it. I love when I can stretch a little further than before. It makes me feel refreshed when I'm done. And you know, a little makeup refresh can make all the difference too with Thrive Cosmetics, my go-to clean makeup routine year-round. Now, of course, their brilliant eye brightener and Stella champagne is always in my makeup bag. Actually, I need to reorder more. I'm almost out. But it comes in 32 shades, and the Shenna Mint Green Shimmer looks really fun for summer. Their Empower Matte Precision Lipstick Crayon, it's really amazing. It gives you a beautiful color that lasts without feeling dry. They have 18 buildable shades, and I love the Dusty Rose Kaisa color. I think that's how you pronounce it. But the best part, for every product you buy, Thrive donates products and funds to help communities thrive. So far, they've given over $150 million in products and cash to over 600 giving partners. This is beauty with purpose. Amplify your summer look with Thrive Cosmetics. Go to thrivecosmetics.com/sandwich for an exclusive 20% off your first order. That's Thrive Cosmetics, CAUSEMETICS.com/sandwich. I don't think I've ever talked about it on this podcast before, but one day I was walking past the windows going upstairs and I noticed this greasy cooking smell. You know what I mean? It turns out it was our blinds. Something about the sun was breaking them down over the years. And who knows how long they were there before we bought our house. We needed new blinds bad, and that's what led me to 3-Day Blinds. I absolutely loved how easy they made the whole process. They send a professionally trained design consultant to your home. It's a free, no obligation, same-day quote. And they've got thousands of options to fit any budget and style. It's not just blinds. They've got shades, shutters, drapery too. 3-Day Blinds even has those motorized smart blinds that work with Alexa. Those are so cool. They take all the measurements. They handle the installation too. And it's perfect because I'm not handy. And what a difference it's made. This is an upgrade that makes your whole house feel refreshed and polished without having to do a big renovation. Right now, get quality window treatments that fit your budget with 3-Day Blinds. Head to 3dayblinds.com/sandwich for their buy one, get one 50% off deal on custom blinds, shades, and drapery. For a free, no charge, no obligation consultation, just head to 3dayblinds.com/sandwich. One last time, that's buy one, get one 50% off when you head to the 3dayblinds.com/sandwich.
Now, when you texted me, I was sitting with my friends here, the Kidd Kraddick Morning Show. When you texted me, we were in a bar. There were people singing. Everybody's, carrying on the bar. And I literally got tears in my eyes when you sent the family group text. I believe it was yesterday.
Oh, yeah. So... I'll give you the short story. We haven't talked about it a whole lot over the years, but we have told you that our sons are very involved in sports, and in particular, our older son, Cole, he's now 16. He's driving. He's getting to be a young man, isn't he, babe?
Yeah, he is.
He's just about as tall as I am, it seems like, and he's getting... Santa
Claus brought him some razors in his stocking this year for that little... buzz on his lip.
Yeah. So he's a sophomore in high school. So, next year he'll be a junior. But anyhow, he has tried out for his high school baseball team the last 2 years, and he's had 3 tryouts. And, I guess we didn't want to put all his business out there, but he didn't make the team in any of those 3 tryouts. And it was very, very difficult to see your son be really, really disappointed. It's a tough thing, when you know that your child works really super hard and never has anything really easily given to him. He works for everything, whether it's sports or school or really anything. Cole is just a great guy, and he's a hard worker, right, babe?
Yeah, very much so.
So, he's had some disappointments, but that didn't stop him. That didn't stop him from playing baseball. He continued to play, even though he didn't make his school team. He was involved in some club teams outside of his school, and he kept lifting. He started to focus more on his diet. He was going to the batting cages and working, really thinking about baseball a lot. And he had a tryout with his high school, and he goes to Allen High, which is a huge 6A high school in the North Texas area. They're really famous because their band is one of the biggest in the country, and they have a $50 million football stadium. Their football team has won state championships. They've sent athletes to the pros. I mean, it's a very big, well-known high school in North Texas. So anyhow, he had another baseball tryout over the last weekend. So he had 3 sessions that he had to go to, and I ran him to, all of those sessions, and it was freezing cold outside, but they went ahead and did all the workouts, and he went back over to his mother's after the weekend, and he told me he would let me know what was going on, if he made the team or didn't. And I just didn't hear anything from Cole after the tryout. I didn't hear anything really the whole next day. And I didn't want to ask because I was afraid that, he again was unsuccessful. But I was just sitting here by myself, and I was looking at YouTube or something, and I missed 2 calls from Cole because my dumb ringer was off. And I'm like, how in the heck? And it was like 15 minutes. He called twice, and I'm thinking, okay.
You're always fussing at me about the same
Oh, my
thing.
gosh. Oh, my gosh. And he never calls. He always texts. So he called me, and I'm thinking, okay, something's going on. So I texted him back. I said, hey, bud, I have my ringer on now. You can call me whenever you're available. He calls me back in like 2 minutes. And he said, I've got some really great news. And I'm like, what? He said, I made the Allen High School baseball team. And I was like, no way. And he said, yeah, I sure did. And it was just goes wild. Yeah, it was just, I felt so happy for him. I told him, I'm so proud of you. I told him, I said, look, I'm proud of you either way, buddy. I'm proud how hard you work, and I'm proud that you made the team. But if you didn't, I'd still be as equally as proud of you. He goes, yeah, I know. And I said, but I know how much this meant to you to work for it and make it. So I'm so happy for you. I can't believe how happy I am for you. And I could tell he was very happy too. And he said his coach told him that he had improved greatly since the last tryout. He could tell he's been working on his game, and they said, yeah, we want you to be a part of the team.
Oh, that's so great.
So yeah, it's a big deal, to him, and to play high school baseball. That's a great accomplishment, I think, for Cole. I'm really, really happy for him and proud of him. So I immediately
we could tell he wasn't getting his hopes up.
Yeah,
because we could sense that about him.
Yeah, he was really managing his emotions really, really good. He wasn't getting too high about it, that the tryout was coming. He wasn't getting too low about it. He was just staying real even key. Every time I asked him about it, he was just staying real cool, and I thought that was good. But so he's part of the team, and they're going to play a big schedule in the spring, and it should be a lot of fun. So, that was big news in the Evans family. I immediately texted everybody on the group text and told them, and they were really happy too, because they knew kind of the last couple of years and how it was hard for him. And I guess the hardest part, I was telling Kelly, this was a year ago, that the first time that he tried out, it was difficult because a lot of his peers, a lot of his friends, a lot of his teammates that he had played baseball with as a younger player, they made the team. And he was actually the only one that didn't. And that was
tough.
And that is a really, really difficult thing to watch your kid go through when everybody they know, and is close with, they get, they get the uniform and they get on the team bus and they go do their thing, and you're the guy left behind, and you drag your stuff back out to your dad, and
I think you took it harder than he did.
I was really upset for him because I
know.
I get it. I understand, I think, a little bit how that feels. But anyhow, I'm just so happy that he worked through it and he never gave up. He worked
and he
through
gets
it.
He gets a letter jacket, doesn't he?
Yeah.
It's so exciting.
Yeah.
So exciting.
So good stuff. We were all very proud of Cole and very happy for him. So that was the news.
We had a lot to celebrate.
Yeah, Kellie said we're going to take him to he loves hibachi, so we're going to take him to hibachi.
Yeah, I said, we got to go celebrate steak dinner or hibachi. And I kind of thought for once he'd go the other way, but no, he said he wants that hibachi. So we got to make reservations for that when we get back.
Yeah.
But it's just a fun time. I'm glad we needed some positive stuff heading into the new year, right?
Yeah. That was very, very positive. And, it's fun to be a part. I was talking to my mom and dad today about it, and, it's just fun to be a part of something, whether it's athletics or a club or, people like doing things with other people that are like them. That's just human nature. So to be a part of something is just really huge for your confidence and how you approach life. And, I can't tell you how happy we are.
Yeah, very, very excited. Well, honey, I hate to, shortchange the listener.
Whoa.
I know. But I wanted to check in. I didn't want to skip. I mean, our commitment is to this podcast, but sometimes I got to go a little earlier than other times. It is, honey, because I've got to be in the lobby of the hotel literally in 5 minutes.
What are they going to do? If Kellie Raspberry's not there, what are they going to do?
Well, I don't want to be that person. I've been that person before, but I've got to be in the lobby in 5 minutes. Like I said, we're going to this restaurant and doing karaoke, so Lord knows. I was telling Alan, I said, should we do this before or after dinner? And I was like, if we do it after, there's no telling what time I get back. I don't plan on drinking. But, peer pressure gets to you even at this ripe old age. So anyway.
Yeah, I had a boss who left me. We were at the Four Seasons in Austin, and the next morning we were supposed to catch a plane. He wanted to leave at 8:00 in the morning from the hotel lobby. I was there 2 minutes to 8, and he had already left me. He was the guy that used to call. Wow. He was the guy that called me all kinds of names. He'd call me bubblehead and a-hole, and I mean, it was in jest. Wow. But it was a term of endearment when he called you an asshole.
Oh, I can tell. I'm glad you don't use those terms of endearment with me.
No, I wouldn't do that. But he said, no, when I tell you 8:00, that actually means 10 till 8, asshole. So yeah, he just left me right there in the lobby. So I had to take a cab to the airport.
Should have given you the heads up on that before the lesson was taught. But anyway,
good call.
Well, I don't want you to have to hear it unless you want to walk with me. I can walk
No, I don't think so. Has Justin spilled any drinks on you?
He has not spilled them on. Here I am walking to the lobby anyway with you. He has not spilled them on me, but yesterday, as soon as he sat down, he spilled an entire glass of ice water all over his laptop.
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah, so he's like, I was trying to go this whole trip without spilling anything. Now, I will say I have gone this entire trip without falling. That's a big deal for me.
Yeah, let's just keep that going. Yeah, I don't want to see you fall. Yeah.
Well, it's been kind of, be here at the beach and it's been kind of windy and rainy. I'm really proud of myself for staying upright.
Yeah, no, I think that's good. I'm glad.
Well, I just ran into Anna, and I'm doing the podcast right now with my husband. A sandwich and some loving, yes. Hey, say hi to Alan. He loves you. Hi, Alan.
Hey, Anna, how are you?
Hello, good. How are you? And hello to all of the Sandwich and Some Loving listeners.
Special guest. All right.
Honor.
Yeah.
I know. This is an honor calling in live from Key West. This is awesome.
Very nice. Y'all having a good time?
Oh, yeah. It got cold today, which is kind of a bummer because I had some cute outfits, but it's okay.
Okay. Any key lime pie yet?
Oh, key lime pie was the first thing I ate as soon as we got here. Before our dinner. I couldn't even wait. It's
Nice.
so good.
Nice.
But we miss you. We wish that you were here. We'll have to catch up soon.
I know. We'll do it again soon, I'm sure. Well, you guys have fun.
Yay! Yes, you two here. Give the phone back to Kelly.
Okay.
All right, honey.
Okay. Well, you guys have a good time. And
Wasn't that nice having a special guest?
yeah, we should have more guests. That was very nice.
I know. Well, we did. Robert and I did the Love Letters to Kelly podcast yesterday,
Letters.
and Big Al. Go ahead.
Love letters to Kelly.
And Big Al's wife sat in on that,
My
so that
man.
was kind of interesting. Yeah.
Ah,
So
man.
anyway, check that out too if you're looking for the podcast to check out.
All right, babe. Well, you got anything else?
Oh. Nope, that's it. We're entering the lobby where we're meeting everybody for dinner, and there's a guy singing, so I need to say goodbye now.
All right. Well, I love you desperately.
I love you too.
Love our listeners desperately.
What?
I love our listeners desperately.
Oh, I love y'all too.
I love Cole desperately.
Oh, so happy for Cole. Love you, Cole.
And I love Anna desperately.
Yeah, she's already across the other side of the room.
But I am sure we will podcast again real soon. And in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good when you have a good sandwich.